Hi garden friends, happy Tuesday. So today I'll be making a smaller arrangement in this simple terracotta pot. It's maybe a 4-incher, and I'll show you the plants that I have for it. I have this, oh man, I'm forgetting the name, but definitely AKA pork and beans. And I've got 5 of them. And you can see that this one has been stressed and this one is not as stressed. It has that healthy green with the red, and this one is a little more pale with the pink, but they're both the same succulent. I have a beautiful little Mexican snowball pup. I love the icy blue green succulents, and this is definitely a thriller there. I also have a Sedeveria blue elf, and these are all pups, very small succulents. This one is super stressing. This is an Echeveria Colorata, and I mean the petals are almost white and the tips are that dark red. Look at that. So beautiful. I really love this plant. And another stressed succulent, this is an Olivia, and they're usually super beautiful. I mean, they're this like light green color, and even though, you know, I have a lot of stressed plants, and even though they look really cool because it brings out all sorts of colors out of them, I don't recommend you doing it on purpose. I don't stress my plants on purpose. I just underwater them because sometimes I forget. But succulents, or any plant really, will perform a lot better when properly watered. They will grow more, they'll look better, they'll still bring out their colors, but they'll get bigger. You know, because stress succulents, they tend to stop growing. So that's important to know. And also, last but not least, these are Echeveria Azulitas. So they're small, pretty and blue, and they've got those gorgeous red tips on them. But look how bright blue they are. I really love them. And they're really round, compact rosettes. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm gonna get my soil. I'm gonna fill this pot up. And I gave this soil a little spray of water because it was bone dry. And sometimes it can be hard to work with when you have really dry soil. But if you give it a little spray, it starts to stick, and it's a lot more workable. Because then when you make your well, it'll actually make a well and not cave into itself if it's like super dry. So that's what I like to do when my soil is super dry and I'm going to make an arrangement. So I don't really know what I'm going to do here, but I want to spread them all around and balance out their colors. I want to start with this one. And I think I want to put this one right here. So I'm just going to poke it right through, right there. Go with the pork and beans, and I'll put the names on the description. I'm just forgetting the name. I know it's a sedum for sure, but it has a second name that I can't remember. All right, get an Olivia here. Maybe I'm gonna turn this one around because the face is looking this way. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna go for an Azulita right over here to balance out that blue. And I'm using these more as fillers, just for the little spots. I'm gonna go for the blue elf over here, and I'm gonna adjust them. Just gonna bring them a little more towards the front. Same with the Echeveria Elegans. Okay, just so I can have a little more space for the Sedeveria. Tuck that soil under right in to anchor it down. There we go. All right, I'm gonna keep it going. Gonna go for a pork and beans right over here. And this one has a little, stem is a little bent here, so I'm just gonna make it straight. Tuck that in. All right, I'm gonna do another one. Maybe a paler one. Maybe this one. Right over here. I'm gonna go for the Colorata right over here. I don't want to bury this Mexican snowball, so I'm gonna lift it up a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna go for the other Olivia over here. I like to have at least 2 of each of the same succulents. I think they make great arrangements when you can pair them together in the same arrangement. And I think I'll do the other Azulita right there. I also like to arrange them, you know, all different succulents, but I think the balance of having at least 2 of each, you know, 1 or more pairs, makes it really nice to look at. And then I have this other green. So I'm gonna move this one over here, because I don't want this one to be right close to the other green one, because I want to balance it out. Balance is important to me. Balance of the colors. This is a deep one. I'm going to use my knitting needle, which I can't see. Okay, I see it. That one has a really long stem, so I'm gonna have to dig in there with this. Oh, and I lost a leaf. Okay, and another leaf. Oh gosh. And another. Okay. But I'm gonna keep these because these propagate so easily by leaf, so a cute little pup will come out of that leaf like in a month. So you never really waste succulents, even though you lose the leaves. You can always propagate them, or at least try to propagate them. Not all leaves propagate, but the chubbier leaves tend to propagate a lot more faster than a flat leaf would. Okay, so I think I'm done with this one right here. It's really cute. Yeah. Now I'm gonna add the snowballs. Gonna add a stone right in the center there. Gonna add some stones here without burying those little leaves there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop that leaf off because it'll be buried anyways. I'll squeeze some in the back right there. And another one there. Under there. Okay. Some are a little too big. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning here in San Diego. Nice and cool, but the sun is still out. I love those days. And you can already tell that the time is changing. So we've only got like maybe a week and a half more of summer. Then the fall will come, which is my favorite season. Oh. I love the fall because there is a change that happens. You know, winter, it's not very apparent around here. You know, it doesn't snow, and around my area here, we don't hit a frost. And I consider myself lucky for that. But the fall definitely changes things around here. The trees, you know, they lose their leaves, and it gets a lot cooler at night. But you can still go to the beach because it's not that cold. So I'm really excited for the fall season. And then it kind of just stays that way until the spring, when it starts to heat up. Okay. All right. So that went pretty well, I think, other than this one kind of poking out like that. It's kind of bothering me. I should have put this one over there and this one over here. Too late now. I'm not going to mess with it. I'll end up not having any leaves on it. I'm going to save these small little stones here. I'm going to clean around this. But first, let me try to clean that soil from the middle of their little rosettes here. Got some perlite over here. Okay, and that'll do. Smaller arrangements can be a little more challenging, but I'm glad that I was able to fit all of these beauties in. Ooh, sorry about that. Hit the tripod. so cute all the way around. And I can probably fit a little more stones there. But, oh, this is going to be one of my favorites. I love the smaller ones, especially where you can hold them, like right in your hand. Oh, it's so awesome. Hope you enjoyed this arrangement, guys. Until next time, happy Tuesday. Bye.